Hi everyone, welcome back to Koron Blossom, Volume 2, Episode 12, where Keiji might have found a key piece of evidence that's going to help Lily, Uni, and him understand the origins of Lala, where she is, and at a minimum, how R-ne crashed onto planet Earth. So, R-ne used some piece of metal from the Works workshop. Well, not the abandoned warehouse I mentioned in the last episode. And she used it to levitate this Works machine. And we know that fractalum sticks to other fractal metal from Lily's information. But before we go into that, right now, Shino is still sick, and R-ne and Keiji are trying to find ways to cure Shino or help Shino. So they're out shopping for groceries, and thanks to R-ne's cuteness and her begging, they're able to get lots and lots of groceries for a low price, and now they have to find some way to bring it home, and R-ne used the Works machine plus her levitate powers to help. So, well, it's good for now, but in the future, R-ne, don't do this. So ask me first before you make any modifications that's going to scare our customers. So, no, nothing. Well, let's just load this thing and I can't say that mad at her. And I'm sure the other stuff in the garage can withstand a little rain. So I think it's like, well, maybe R-ne pulled that piece of metal from the roof and it's going to cause a leak in the garage. Okay, so now all the groceries are back home. It's evening, so we're preparing for dinner, cutting up all the fruit we bought for Shino-san. Or rather, R-ne said she wanted to do it herself, so I'm leaving it all to her. Oh, good job! And if you have or leave appearances out of the question, she actually do a pretty good job. All the fruit is properly chopped up into bite-sized pieces. So it's now time to serve Shino. That's right, so put on some weight while you're at it. Okay. Okay, and you can see all the fruits that R-ne chopped up on the right side. So, since coming home, I've only been able to chat with Shino through the door, so I'm pretty surprised when I finally get a look inside her room. Okay, so it looks like there are other gifts from other people. So, like a stone head and some cats. So I think the stone's from Kumiko and the cat is from Lily. Well, it is unusual for you to be bedridden like this. Well, you've even got a moai. So that's the stone that Kumiko gave Shino, and a lucky cat statue here. So who gives stuff like this? So Arne hides the plate of chopped fruit behind her back. And I see what she's up to. But I don't see any grapefruit. So Shino-san, don't you fancy some grapefruit? She gives me a puzzled look at first, but when I nod in Arne's direction, she immediately lets out a gasp of realization.
食べたい食べたい。なんだかものすごく酸っぱいものが欲しくなっちゃってね。あるよ。シノ、食べて。わあ、本当だ。全部アルネちゃんが切ってくれたの？ちゃんと能力じゃなくてナイフで切った。
Okay, so Arne's like, well, I did a good job. So I didn't use my powers to cut it. I actually used a knife properly.
そっか、ありがとう。おお、種まで取ってある。ありがとう。
And it's perfect.
今どこが痛い？これは喉に良くて、こっちは。
So Shino-san listens carefully to Arne's explanation of the different dessert options, occasionally responding with a wow or And the looks of her gratitude she shoots my way whenever there's a pause in the conversation makes me feel a bit uncomfortable.
はい、じゃあこれ。この梨、美味しいね。じゃあ今度はグレープフルーツ。いきなり？あ、嫌じゃないよ。ちょっとびっくりしただけ。ほら、食べさせて。
Okay, so I want to be fed, so
酸っぱくて美味しい。
So Arne bought all this fruit with her allowance.
嘘、これ全部？そんないいのに。
And it makes Shino feel bad. It's like, oh, so Arne spent her precious money for all this, and just for me.
いいの。ちゃんと大事なことに使ったから無駄遣いじゃない。だよね。
Well, that still will make Shino feel bad.
そうだね。素敵な使い方できたね。えらいえらい。
But nevertheless, Shino's happy with it. Well, that's not all. So just wait until you see how much is left in the kitchen. So there's more.
どうやってそんな。私、そんなにお小遣いあげてたっけ？宇宙人割りしてもらったの。
So the cuteness and the begging.
そうなんだ。そっか、宇宙人割か。なら今度からアルネちゃんに買い物行ってもらおうかな。
So maybe next time we'll take you, Arne, to go shopping with us, and then you'll use your cuteness and your begging abilities to get that discount. But then again, by the time Shino's cured, it's not going to be as special as it was in the last episode.
どんと恋なのだ。
Honestly, where do you pick up stuff like this? So Arne sides up to Shino-san in the midst of her coughing and clutches her hand.
シノ大丈夫？いっぱい食べて早く良くなって。平気。グレープフルーツもらったから大丈夫だよ。ぶり大根もあるからいっぱい食べてアルネと遊ぶ。へえ、ぶり大根も作ってくれたんだ。楽しみだな。約束。だって一人ぼっちは寂しいから。アルネちゃん。
So another, let's see, tear trickles softly down her cheek like a falling leaf.
シノ、まだ熱があるの？ちょっとグレープフルーツが酸っぱかったのかも。
She smiles at us reassuringly.
ねえ、ゆうべアルネちゃんは私に聞いたよね。寂しいって。
So Shino gestures at all the gifts surrounding her.
まさかこんな状況で寂しいなんて言ったら罰が当たるよ。本当に平気？シノ、我慢しないでほしい。もうバカ。
So Shino-san gently drapes her arms over R-ne's shoulders.
本当だよ。もう可愛いな。
And we can see Shino hugging R-ne. It's like, you're cute. And it really feels like a mother and daughter moment. So she rubs her cheeks against R-ne.
これでもまだ我慢しているように思える？思わない。変な話だけどね。私、病気になるたびに嬉しいことがあるの。
But Shino is popular around town and she's always helpful.
周りの人がこんなに私のことを気にかけてくれて、本当に幸せだって思えるの。
And that's why people are willing to help Shino or give her gifts when she's sick.
今も昔もみんなが私を大事にしてくれる。ありがとうとは思うけど、寂しいなんて全然思わない。それにね。
So Shino-san turns her teary eyes to me.
私にはね、寂しさを吹き飛ばす魔法のスイッチがあるの。どこに？心の中に。心の中。私だけのものだからアルネちゃんにはわからないかもね。アルネにも欲しい。きっとできるよ。もしかしたらもうあるかもしれない。アルネの中に。
Hold on, I went too fast, so let's see what Shino had to say to R-ne.
もしかしたらもうあるかもしれない。アルネちゃんの中にそのスイッチは。
Okay.
見つかるといいね。
So Shino-san gives R-ne a hug and strokes her hair. And caught in the warmth of Shino's-san's embrace, R-ne looks like she's pondering what she's just been told.
あらら、お見舞いに来てみたら、どうしたのこの状況は。
So I wonder if Kanade's jealous or like, wow, I see some lovely moment going on.
かなでさん、また来たんですか？いや、アルネちゃんがいろいろもらったって聞いてさ。だから私もお見舞いにこれを。
So I got to give my gift too. Well, hey, is that sake? So is that your idea of a get well present?
回復したら飲んでやろうと思って、体が一刻もすぐに治そうとしない？
Well, I feel that's gonna make it worse. So it gives you the impression that you're getting better, but I'm sure in reality it's making your body worse. Well, I think that only works for you, Kanade-san, so maybe it'll help you.
いや、それはないわね。
Well, it doesn't even work for you. So you still get sick or... Well, I'm not sure what to say.
私の場合、治りきる前に飲んじゃうか
well, you're hopeless.
かなでさんらしいですね。
いいね、その顔。そのポーズ、一枚撮らせて。
And once again, another picture.
そんな、こんなボサボサの髪で。
Wait. I need to get my hair ready first.
はい、撮るよ。アルネちゃんも笑顔で。
Well, it looks good anyway, so. R-ne, smile.
シノ？
So she looks at Shino-san's questioning, but there's only really one course of action.
しょうがない。笑おっか。
Okay, so we'll just have to pose for Kanade-san.
はい、撮るわよ。せーの。
And we get a happy picture of Shino and R-ne. And so our noisy visit to Shino-san's sickbed comes to an end. And the daikon and the yellowtail stew we eat afterwards is seasoned perfectly, and it really is delicious. Okay, so I think Shino is recovered now, so it's been a few days.
この度は誠にご心配をおかけしました。寝込んでいる間はみんなにお世話とご迷惑をおかけしましたが、おかげでこうして無事全開することができました。
And Shino is back at work.
つきましては、今日はささやかながらではありますが、そのお返しをさせていただければと思います。
建前の挨拶はいいから、さっさと飯食おうぜ。せっかくのお返しが冷めちまうぞ。
So, let's talk. Let's just eat.
あるねも、早くシノのご飯食べたい。
Hold your horses, girls.
いや、でも目の前にこんなにごちそうを並べられてお預けされるのは正直厳しい。
And it's so irresistible. Hey, stop staring like a wild animal.
ですが、これ以上は何を話してもどうせ耳には入っていないかと。
Well, we're hungry, period.
そうよ。しのちゃんが1日かけて仕込んだんだから、これ以上のお預けは拷問よ。
じゃあ冷める前にいただきますしちゃおうか。
Okay, now you can eat. And looks like our 3 gourmands have already formed some kind of alliance.
それではいただきます。
いただきます。
And Shino-san's thank you party gets off to a typically lively start.
だから明日は猫日和。にゃにゃにゃにゃ。
Oh, okay, so we even have karaoke. And you can see Lily being all happy, all excited, and singing very well. But for Kumiko, she's kind of stumbling.
にゃんにゃんにゃにゃん。猫日和。にゃん。
So I think it's because it's a song that's easy for Lily to sing.
食べちゃうにゃん。
So, encore?
もう一回ですか？
Wait, we already did an encore, so encore, encore?
ほら、やれって。今日は何の日だ？
Okay, so we see Lily caring about Shino's like, okay, well, this is Shino's day, so we should make her happy.
わかったよ。せーの。
食べちゃうにゃ
かわいい。ダメ。かわいすぎて倒れちゃいそう。
So the problem is that it's cute, and when Shino sees something cute, she really pushes for it, and it's hard to get her off it.
それは勘弁してくださいよ。せっかく今日のために覚えたのに。
So can we stop now?
そうなの？ねえねえ、これって何の歌？流行りの歌とかよく知らなくてさ。
密かに準備していたうちのリリ様のイメージソングです。歌って踊れるメイド喫茶として売り出そうかと。
喜べ。今日が全宇宙初公開だからな。
そうなんだ。だからアカペラだったんだね。服もちゃんと買ったの着てくれてるし。感服感服。
Okay, so if you see, Lily is wearing that cute dress from before, and it's only feeling Shino's, oh, she's cute kind of attitude, and Shino's fawning.
今日これ着ないと泣くかもとか脅してきたやつがよく言えたな。
And you made it very difficult for me to refuse.
だってケイ君も可愛い格好みたいよね。
That's right, it looks great on her. Not that I have anything against her usual maid uniform, though.
にゃに言ってたおみゃ。バカじゃねえの。オタクか変態かアホ。
ああ、やはりこういうところで語彙の乏しさが出てしまいますね。これではめくるめく罵倒の海へいざなうツンデレメイドとして売り出すのは厳しいですね。
Well, it's just the usual. Lily is embarrassed, and that's why she's spin all these expletives out at Shino and Keiji. Yeah, more like some wild, uncivilized tsundere who's barely able to count to 10.
人を野良ツンデレみたいに言うな。いや、そもそもツンデレじゃねえかな。
But she kind of acts like one, especially given Lily's attitude in these last few episodes. So she is angry and gets violent, but thanks to this cute clothes, it's shown a much sweeter side of Lily.
でもさ、このイメージソングって猫の歌だよね。日頃猫じゃないとか言っといて。
そりゃなんだ、ニーズに合わせてだよ。ニーズに。あくまでニルニのプリティメイドプリンセスリリちゃんって設定だからな。
なんか CD デビューにあたって設定さらに持ってない？
大は小を兼ねる。
そうです。胸と同じで設定も大きければ大きいほどごまかしが効きます。
なんかお金儲けになると雑だな、この宇宙人たち。
Well, they're so half-assed, I'm starting to wonder if that's on purpose. More like Lily can't plan correctly and she just, well, whatever works counts.
でも可愛いから大丈夫だよ。だって可愛いんだよ。
Well, Shino-san, are you sure you haven't been knocking some back on the sly?
だって楽しいんだもん。
シノ、パスタなくなった。
はーい。コバンちゃん、お願い。
So, seconds?
はい、喜んで。シノタン。シノタンの料理、まだまだ作り置きある。どんどん食べてけ。
So, there's more if you need, or if you want some.
にゃにゃ、どんどん食べる。
相変わらずいい食べっぷりね。さ、こっちも負けてられないわよ。さ、ユニちゃん、もっと飲んで飲んで。
Well, at least I have someone who shares my feelings, so, Uni, here's a drink for you.
飲み比べをする趣味はないのですが、宴の席で負けるわけにはいきませんね。
やったそういう男前なところ好きよ。さあ今日はじゃんじゃん飲み明かしましょう。
かなで、今日はシノが主役。
Hey, wait a minute. So this is Shino's party.
アルネちゃん意外としっかりしてるわね。
So basically, it's bad to be drunk on Shino's party.
いいのいいの。今日はお返しの会なんだから、みんなでじゃんじゃん楽しんじゃって。
そうだぞ金属娘、せっかくそのために店を早めに閉めたんだからな。遠慮せず騒いでいけって。
わかった。じゃあアルネも歌う。シノ聞いて。
Okay, so I'm gonna sing that song as well.
頑張れ。ほらほら、ケイ君見て。アルネちゃんが歌うよ。
So let's listen to Shino, actually R-ne, singing the song. Okay. And she's clinging onto my arm so tightly that I can't come up with a better response. And the party continues on in this fashion into the small hours of the morning.
楽しいね。
Shino-san, hey, So Shino-san started leaning in on me half asleep, so I wake her up and gently push her off.
どうしたの？ああ、飲み物なくなってるね。
Well, I think the party has gone on too long. Well, I need to go to the restroom, so I'll get some more on my way back.
はーい。私、レモンスカッシュお願い。
So you really like that stuff, don't you? Okay, so lemon squash for you. How many glasses has she had? And more to the point, who the hell gets drunk on lemon squash? I think it's just Shino likes it and she wants more of it.
ああ、刑事様、よろしいですか？
What is it? So Uni stops me in my tracks. She breaks off her drinking contest with Kanade-san to call out to me.
今この回のお手洗いはリリ様がこもってらっしゃるのでご注意ください。
So FYI, I just wanted to make sure that you avoid that same incident from before when you walked in on Lily while you were half awake in the morning.
はい、宇宙船内にもございますので、この子に案内させますね。
So if you really want to use the restroom, you can go to the one in our spaceship.
俺のご案内でレッツ排泄だ人類。
Thanks.
あと、グミコとアルネも先ほど船内に遊びに行ったまま帰ってこないので、もし寝てるようなら回収してきてください。
Okay, got it. Alright, so I'll be on my way then. Uni-san?
ユニタン。
Well, FYI, I want to be called Uniton. Okay, see you, Uni-san.
いけずですね。でも嫌いではありません。この感じ。
Seriously, nothing phases you, Nyankyoshins.
排泄完了したか？
So, if Uni wants Keiji to be kinder to her and wants him to call her Uniton, she at least needs to be friendlier and not spit out all these uncomfortable, inappropriate jokes at Keiji. Well, I just came out of the restroom, so... It's my first time using a spaceship restroom, but in the style of a toilet and its means of use was surprisingly similar to what I'm accustomed to. Though I'm a bit surprised when, rather than flushing, the toilet disposes of everything using lasers. And I hope it didn't create a very dirty, disgusting mess afterwards. Oh, right. So I'm asked to look for R-ne and Kumiko. So do you know where they are?
もちろん船内スキャン完了1特定向
So-
こうでガクガク揺れてるぞ
So where is it? Rocky, back and forth. Hey, so isn't that dangerous? Show me where they are.
にゃんにゃこっちだ
So over here. And the underling robot leads me deeper into the interiors of the spaceship. So is that strained voice? Wait, Kumiko. So is she okay? And I enter the room that the voice appears to be becoming from and find. So for some reason, it looks like Kumiko and R-ne found some toys and they're like riding horses now. And I'm sure these horses, they move violently and quickly, and it's kind of hard for R-ne and Kumiko to handle it. So the bizarre spectacle I'm confronted with leaves me utterly speechless.
これ結構腰にすごいくる
So can it program the horses to move in a much more tamed manner? Oh, hey, so those are underling robots they're riding on, right? So what are they doing?
この星でいうところのエクササイズだ
Well, I'm not sure if horseback riding is like exercise. And it looks more like a rodeo show. Oh, so it's like bulls. So they're moving around all crazy, trying to throw off the rider.
エクササイズ
And basically, Kumiko and R-ne have to find a way to stay on. Is this some kind of mysterious non-Koshin exercise program?
失敬なこれはこの星の文化からパクった機能だぞ
Well, I'm not sure if rodeo is a good exercise. So you're willing to admit that it's some knockoff. But even so,
これちょっと激しすぎて落ちる落ちる
またムズムズしてきた
私もなんか血行が良くなってきてムズムズしてきちゃうよね
初心者コース終わ
wait.
りもっと続けますか
So that was just level 1. So now they have a more difficult rodeo course to go through.
もう終わりようやく慣れて楽しくなってきたところだからねもちろん続ける
Well, I'm getting the hang of it, so next.
今のじゃ物足りない
So me too.
物足りない刺激が不十分
だねもうちょい激しくてもいけそうだし
にゃんじゃでは上級者コース開始
And I hope Kumiko can handle this. It's like, well, I'm getting the hang of it, so I want something more. Okay, so here's the advanced course.
始まって
Thunk, thunk.
いきなりこの激しい
Hey, so aren't those girls moving a bit too violently? So they're being tossed around.
でもまだまだこんなもんじゃ。
Well, it's okay.
まだまだ平気なら達人モード始める。バイブって
Okay, so expert mode. So make you or shake you up more.
またすごい振動して。
これ変なとこ当たって。
Wait, so what's this? So they're moving faster and faster, or vibrating faster and faster. And I take a huge gulp, transfixed by the escalating rodeo show. Hi everyone. So, unfortunately, I had to cut the next part, and what happened was that the rodeo exercise, it got so intense that it was shaking both Kumiko and R-ne, and in Keiji's eyes, it felt like they were both masturbating. And there was a part like this in Pure Girl, in the common route, and I don't want to talk about that much more. But anyways, it looks like they both got their big dose of exercise, and I wonder how many calories they burned for this. But anyways, so Kumiko is... Well, I think they're too worn out to have another round of rodeo exercise.
でもそろそろ戻る。冷たいの飲みたい。
そうだね。じゃあ戻ろっか。で、やだ。足に力入んない。
No comments for Keiji. This is bad. They're about to walk right into me. It's not like I mind being discovered, but so talk about awkward. And I think it might be that Keiji will have to drag both of them back to the rooms. Okay, cheese it. Or run away. Okay, so I'm gonna hide back in the maid cafe. Alright, so it looks like I managed to get back without being spotted.
おかえり、ケイくん。遅かったね。
Uh-oh.
あれ？レモンスカッシュは？
Wait, where's my lemon squash? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. So I'll go and get it right now.
慌てんぼうなケイくん。ゆっくりでいいよ。
It's okay, I understand. So I gesture my acknowledgement and hurry off to the kitchen. So let's pretend I didn't see anything, and for time being, maybe I'll stay in the kitchen until I am able to calm down.
歌いすぎて喉カラッカラだ。
So I'm sure Kumiko and R-ne are too passed out to notice that Keiji was looking at them. Okay, so here's some water, and it's good to throw yourself into these things, but you'll need to take a break sometimes too. And as the party comes to an end, I hand some water to Lily, who's broken off from the lively game.
私、やっぱはしゃぎすぎか？
Well, you look like you're having fun.
わざとらしかったのか。こういうの苦手でさ、いい具合ってのがわかんないんだよな。
No, I think you're fine the way you are. It's best to show Shino-san how much genuine fun you're having.
の割にはあんたは見てるだけだったじゃねえか。
Well, whatever. So, you were constantly trying to get me dragged into your games and karaoke.
で、ツイスターゲームで何人のおっぱいに触れた？
Well, my sincere thanks for letting me join in. Well, if Lily was worried, it's like, well, Keiji or Master Keiji, you can't join in our Twister game. So leave it to only girls.
ほんとお前ってそういうところ素直だよな。
Ha ha ha, I just wanted to see your reaction. I'm just grateful for the good things in life. That's all.
はいはい。
Okay.
リリちゃん、ケイ君、何してるの？
ああ、シノより私のおっぱいの方がいいだろうって確認してた。
Hey, don't go spouting lies. So that's not what we're doing, okay?
わかってるよ。ケイ君、するときはするけど、しないときはしない人だから。
That doesn't sound very reassuring.
シノ、改めて今回は迷惑をかけた。すまない。
もう、リリちゃん、そんなに何度も謝らなくていいんだよ。
いや、でも迷惑かけた上にこんな回まで開いてもらって、申し訳ないだろ。
そんなことないよ。ちゃんとこの前買ってきた服を着てくれていろいろしてくれたじゃない。もうそれだけで十分だよ。でもそれでも申し訳ないって思ってるなら、しばらくその服で接客をしてくれないかな。
So how about this becomes your new uniform for the maid cafe? So let's see how she or Lily reacts.
嫌だよ、目が怖えよ。
Well, pass, because you have that very evil look.
残念。
Oh well, too bad.
でもね、やっぱりお礼を言うのは私の方だよ。
Wait, Shino-san? So, R-ne, Kumiko, and the other partygoers turn to look at Shino-san at the sudden change in her tone of voice.
アルネちゃんはいっぱい看病してくれたし。
頑張った。
クミコちゃんはさりげなくお風呂とか身の回りのことを手伝ってくれたし。
まあ、刑事にはさせられませんしね。
リリちゃんは毎日その服で様子を見に来てくれたし。
まあ、なんだ、これ着ないと不満そうな顔するし、洗濯すんの大変だったんだぞ。
ユニちゃんはコブンちゃんたちを連れてお店の様子を伝えに来てくれたよね。
あの子たちの効率のためです。シノ様に会った後はよく働きますので。
それにかなでさんは、
So, what should I say about Kanade-san?
私だけありがたみゼロなの？
Wait, so I'm left out of the equation? Kanade-san, so you did come to visit every day, but you always end up drinking till dawn with Pops and the other old folks.
お酒に誘われたら断ることはできないわ。
Well, I'm sorry, I can't help it. And you're such a good for nothing. Well, how can I say stuff like that with a straight face when nobody wants to deal every day with a well-wisher who reeks of alcohol?
いやはや、もはやしのちゃんちって実家みたいな感じで、ダメなお姉さんでごめんなさい。
でも毎日ケイ君がいない時に家に来てくれていろいろ助かりました。
どういたしまして。
Well, at least you're here, so that counts.
そして
And then Shino-san turns to look at me, but all she does is narrow her eyes. I nod and that's it.
なんか言わずとも分かり合う夫婦感満載ですな。
So apparently, the Keiji gets the special treatment from Shino.
にゃんこにゃは一夫多妻でも問題ありませんが、手強いですね。
ユニーの趣味ってほんとわかんねえわ。あんなののどこがいいんだか。
シノ、もう大丈夫？みんなからたくさん元気もらったからね。
っていうかさ、刑事が騒ぎすぎなんじゃないのか？シノがそんなやべえ病気だったなんて全然思えねえんだけど。
まあ、やっぱりそうだよね。自分でもちょっとびっくりしてる。
どういうことですか？
それほどひどい病気だったの？
まあ、体的にはね。でも、びっくりしてるのは精神的な方が大きいかな。一時期はもうダメだなと思ってたから。シノ。あ、ごめん。なんかせっかくの場なのに空気を重くして。聞きたい。シノがどんなことを思ってたのか。
Okay, so I want to hear what Shino is thinking. And unfortunately, it looks like the episode's going to get too long, so I'm going to leave that to the next episode. So Shino's all recovered. And one thing I like about this episode is that we're seeing a much kinder, more caring Lily than before. So when Shino was down, Lily was helping even though she doesn't look like it, and she's still prone to her anger. But anyways, now that Shino is recovered, I wonder what's going to happen next, and I wonder if I'm coming close to the end of Corona Blossom. So anyways, with that in mind, I'll see you in the next episode.